Imagine a world where a single bullet changed the course of history. On November 5, 2016, Donald J. Trump narrowly escaped an assassination attempt. But what if the attempt had been successful? America as we know it would be a very different place. In the immediate aftermath, chaos would likely ensue. Vice President Mike Pence would ascend to the presidency, but the transition would be anything but smooth. Pence, a staunch conservative, would face immense pressure from both Trump's loyal base and his political adversaries. The nation would reel from the shock and fear of a successful assassination on a sitting president. Political tensions, already strained, would reach a boiling point. Protests and riots could erupt in major cities, further dividing an already polarized country. Internationally, America's enemies might see this as an opportunity to exploit the chaos. The U.S. could face increased threats from foreign adversaries, testing the resolve of a nation in mourning. Economically, the markets would likely react negatively to the sudden and violent change in leadership. Uncertainty would reign, with investors pulling back and businesses hesitating to make bold moves. The stock market might experience a sharp decline, further impacting everyday Americans. In terms of policy, Pence would likely push for a continuation of Trump's conservative agenda. However, without Trump's charismatic and polarizing presence, passing controversial legislation could prove challenging. The Republican Party might fracture, with some members rallying behind Pence while others seek new leadership. The media landscape would also shift dramatically. Coverage of the assassination and its aftermath would dominate news cycles for months, if not years. Conspiracy theories would proliferate, with some claiming inside jobs, others blaming foreign entities, and still more pointing fingers at political rivals. Social media would become a hotbed of misinformation and fear-mongering. The digital age would amplify the chaos, making it harder for truth to emerge amidst the noise. In the long term, America's political landscape would be forever changed. The assassination of a sitting president would set a dangerous precedent, emboldening extremists and sowing seeds of doubt in the democratic process. Future elections might be marred by increased violence and suspicion, undermining the very foundation of American democracy. Ultimately, the assassination of Donald Trump would not just be the end of a controversial figure's life. It would mark a dark and turbulent chapter in American history. A chapter filled with uncertainty, division, and the lingering question of what might have been. As we reflect on this dark timeline, we're reminded of the fragile nature of our political system and the critical importance of safeguarding it against violence and extremism. Endless possibilities await us in the real world, and it's up to us to ensure that the darkest timelines remain just that, fiction. Thanks for watching. Stay curious and always question the world around you.